All right, Doc, the air is yours.
So at this point, I should probably publicly apologize to my staff for doing that to them before the break. They're probably not happy with me right now. But this study found that people that ate a higher protein diet had much better blood work and blood pressure. And this was a Boston University study following almost 1,400 people over 11 years. And they found that those that consumed protein consistently logged lower blood pressure and better lab works than when compared to those that ate less protein. So listen, doctors have been telling us for years, avoid meat. Just like they said, avoid eggs, avoid dairy, because we thought that fat makes us fat and eating cholesterol gives us cholesterol. And it's really, there's so much research pointing to the fact that this just may not be the case. Insulin makes us fat and causes cholesterol. Carbs make us fat. So eating a high protein diet, even a little bit of what you would consider bad proteins, like the red meats and that, as long as you're within reason, and especially if you go grass fed, it's really not that bad for you. And so this study is more proof of what we've been saying here for years, that sugar is the enemy, and it's associated with everything from weight problems to chronic diseases like diabetes and cancer. Eating sugary, carby foods creates inflammation, cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. I mean, I could go on and on about the destructive effects of the typical American diet. But the good news is, you are in control of your own choices. You can turn this around yourself. You don't need any help with this. This is not something that you have to go to, go to some kind of specialist and get some kind of unusual testing. I mean, this is all very easily controllable by things I can show you how to do at home. So my program is all about empowering you to make smart choices. But the cool thing is, my program is designed to show you how to eat great food and still manage your weight and health. You don't have to eat like a rabbit to be healthy. Yeah. There are real easy, simple solutions out there where you can stay full. You don't have to be hungry. And you can manage your body and your weight and your blood sugar and your chronic diseases in such an easier, such a better way. And so when people really sit down and they see this program and they see, the variety of great foods that you can eat and just change and alter a few simple things, it makes all the difference in the world. So these programs work. They're proven now. When we first started talking about this stuff, we really didn't have a lot of research to back up that we knew what we were talking about. So we could sort of say, we think this works. It's worked for a lot of people I've seen, but we didn't have a lot of studies to back it up. Well, now there are studies to back it up.
And did I hear you say, like, eggs? People for years, people said, you can't have an egg.
Right.
And eggs are okay now?
Yeah. I probably eat that for breakfast probably 3 or 4 mornings a week.
And you eat the yolk too?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's the most nutritious part.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I remember a time when the people that we referred to as health nuts were some of the unhealthiest looking people that you ever knew, and probably because they were not getting enough protein.
Absolutely, that's exactly right.
Well, like some vegans and stuff. Don't email me and don't hate me. I'm just saying. It's like, so I see some vegans, and I look at them and I go, oh, boo.
Well, you really have to make sure you're getting the protein. You don't get it from wherever you want, but you need to get that protein.
I know.
Exactly, and it's pretty hard to get for vegans to get enough protein. You can get protein in some plant sources,
sure,
but you got to eat a lot of that stuff. When you compare a protein of, say like a little grass-fed steak or some venison, something like that, and you compare that, or a fish, you compare that to how many plant sources you have to eat to get enough protein for the levels of what we're talking about, you'd have to eat a lot of that stuff. Yeah. And so, it's kind of hard to do. But back to the eggs. I eat the Eggland's Best organic grass, free range, vegetarian fed eggs. And that's
because you got a lot of money.
Super nutritious.
It really is a shame that it costs so much more to eat healthy food, isn't it?
I'm hoping that when Whole Foods comes in, I'm hoping that
they open September 24th, my birthday.
Yes.
It'll stir things up a little bit.
Right. I'm hoping it will. I think the prices will come down, and there'll be some competition in town. And
they're using like 300 local people or something like that.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about that.
That is exciting for Lafayette.
Yeah. I might go to the grand opening.
And just think, if we could all just walk there, how much healthier we would be.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to drive there because of the congestion.
Yeah.
No, for a month, ain't nobody going to be able to get to Target.
Right.
It ain't
or
gonna,
Academy.
Or Academy. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Kohl's, just shut your doors for about a month.
Take a vacation.
Yep.
Yeah. So listen, if anyone out there wants to call my office and tell them that you want to come in and sit down with me, knee to knee, me personally, and work out a solution for your blood sugar or your weight or your health or any way to improve your health, I will do that on me today. You just call, tell them you heard it on CJ and Deb, and we'll set it up.
What's the number?
837-7174.
Thank you, Doc.
Listen, we're starting some new stuff in the next week or two. It should be very exciting. I got a new program I'm working on for emotional and mental and behavioral issues, things like depression, anxiety, mood swings, bipolar disorder, ADD, autism, all that. I'm working on a new program for that coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be fantastic.
JC's one of your patients, isn't he?
Can we sign up, CJ?
All right, Dr. Kevin, Wellness Wednesday, Bryant Wellness Institutes of Acadiana. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
It is 8:30.